Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing my ultimate cozy fall bucket list. In my opinion, these are some of the most relaxing and fun ways to celebrate the start of fall and to really embrace the autumn vibes. So grab a blanket, light a candle like I have, or grab a cozy drink and let's start. First up, Harry Potter movie marathon. There's just something about Harry Potter that just screams autumn, right? It's the cozy common rooms, it's the movie ambience, everything to get in the right mood. Harry Potter movies are the perfect backdrop for a cozy night in. You can even try to bake some snacks related to the movies or try to make drinks like butterbeer to max up the ambience. Bake something with cinnamon and apples. Fall is all about those warm and spicy scents, and nothing beats the cinnamon and apple combo. You could bake an apple pie or cinnamon rolls, or combine them even to make a combo dish. As the baking smell fills your home, you can also get the instant comforting autumn vibes. I just love this. Next up is stargazing. Where I live, it gets really dark at night during autumn and winter, and I just love stargazing. You can feel that the air is getting cooler and crisp to feel that autumn vibes. You can even bring a hot drink with you and a warm blanket. It's just such a peaceful way to reconnect with nature, and also a good wind down routine for the night. Next up, visit a bookshop or a library. I don't know about you, but it's just so satisfying to flip through books on a crisp day or a gloomy day when it's raining. Visit the bookshop or a library and find a comfy corner to flip through a book that you would like to read. Bonus points if you find a dark academia novel. And that brings us to the next point, which is read dark academia books. Fall is the season for dark academia. The season fits, the nature, ambience, aesthetics, everything fits. It just feels so right to curl up with the right book. And I also have specific book recommendations for this. First up is Bitterthorn. I also recommend classic like Dracula. And when you're looking for more modern but dark vibes, then The Secret History. These books have like gothic elements and mystery, and it all ties together the fall vibe with dark academia. The next point is also connected to this. Read when it's raining. I cannot stress enough how cozy it is to read during autumn when it's raining. It's always in my bucket list. It seems so simple, but it feels so good, right? The weather is always so peaceful, it makes you lose yourself in a book really fast, and I love it. If you don't have rain, you can also put on a rain soundtrack, which kind of stimulates it. Next up is redecorating your room with fall colors. I'm talking about earthy tones like browns, oranges, reds even. You can even add some dark green or plants. And my personal favorite, fairy lights. Bring out all your cozy decorations or blankets and pillows to make your room like a cozy autumn aesthetic nest. When we're talking about earth tones, I really love them in clothing too, especially in fall. So go thrifting for earthy tones. There's nothing like a good thrifting session in fall, especially when you hit the jackpot, like with sweaters or jackets. I got this sweater during thrifting and I love it for autumn. Specific things to look for are sweaters, scarves, jackets, and boots. It's a sustainable and fun way to refresh your wardrobe. There's something so cozy about being in a cafe when it's chilly outside and gloomy, maybe rainy. So visit the cafe and order something with cinnamon. We already talked about how cinnamon is the taste or the smell of fall. You can catch up on work or journal, maybe something about fall, like journal about your fall bucket list and how you're doing with it, or rate the books you read in your journal. Next up is something a bit unique and nostalgic, but it's making a herbarium. You can go on a walk and collect leaves or plants or flowers and dry them up to make like a book. It's not only a peaceful and creative activity, but it also gives you something to remember this specific year or this time of your life. And you can even tweak the idea to just add dried leaves to your journal if you're not up for the entire project. And you can also combine another bucket list thing with making a herbarium, and it's going on a walk in a forest. And yes, a forest specifically, because you can see how the trees have changed color. Take in the fresh, crisp air, slow down and connect with nature. Really just notice nature around you during the walk. This all helps you to be more mindful and to not miss the turn of the season. I think many people can agree that fall is soup season. So you could look up a new recipe or try an old one to cook cozy soup. I specifically recommend pumpkin puree soup or chicken broth. There's nothing like the smell of simmering soup on the stove. Next up is making a fall playlist. Music just creates the ambience, the aesthetic, the mood, so you can create the fall playlist to kickstart your fall bucket list. Create the playlist that captures the essence of fall for you. Maybe fall reminds you of classical music, maybe it reminds you of dark academia style songs. Whatever it is, create a playlist that captures the mood just for you. Next, such a good idea is having a board game night with your friends and hot cocoa. Make some rich and steamy hot cocoa. Pick your favorite games to play with your friends or family. And then you can have this cozy night with your loved ones and enjoy also hot beverage on the side. I think it's such a fun way to enjoy a chilly evening indoors. Next up is trying some handiwork and specifically crocheting or knitting. Fall is the perfect time to start. You could try to make a mini pumpkin or like a scarf. I know, like the really thin scarves. Small scarves I mean. Or if you know more, then you can try knitting some socks or gloves. It's creating and it's relaxing, and you can also have a thing made by you. Why not also get creative to make your own tea mix? Combine your own favorite tastes like cinnamon, cloves, maybe something orangey or tangerine. I really like peppermint. Dry those things yourself or just take multiple teas and mix them together to make your own blend. It's a fun way to try to make something unique and also specifically by your tastes. Next up is a self-care spa day with candles. You could light up something with cinnamon scented or vanilla or apples or something like that. And treat yourself to a warm bath. Maybe use bath salts or bath bombs to make it ultra cozy. Also, I recommend visiting a museum during fall. Put on a nice fall fit, a cozy sweater, and go look in your local museum. It's the perfect indoor activity for fall, but also you can get outside. It's just a great way to spend your day. You can also visit your local farmers market. You can get fresh produce, maybe fresh pumpkins or apples or squash and all kinds of seasonal produce. You can grab maybe like a homemade jam to make jam bread or cook something with that, maybe like cookies. It's a wonderful way to bring home all your fresh ingredients for fall. Last but not least, you can also shop for new pajamas. Think like flannel or cotton, something soft and warm and cozy. You can wear this PJs at night to wind down and have really cozy evenings with your candles and fairy lights and books, and to get that really good sleep during fall. And there you have it. I think these things are perfect to get into that autumn vibe. Let me know in the comments if you have more suggestions or which you're more excited to try. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this content. See you next time!